Oh, hi there. Welcome back to your happy place. We got a really good painting for you today. And all you're gonna need is a little bit of child's imagination and a willingness to get a little messy. Let's get started, shall we?
What are you doing? This was my idea. Really?
This is Eternal Flare Productions Artist Highlight. I'm Lane Chesser.
And I'm Lauren Gaona.
And we're two artists from Kentucky.
With two very different media styles.
She's PG.
And he's not so PG.
Well, I'm not rated R either. Fun fact, I used to go to high school with Miss Lauren Gaona. And we took art classes together.
A long time ago.
How old are you?
I don't really believe in age or numbers, I don't...
For the sake of reminiscing, we're going to do some speed painting today with our fingers. And we're going to talk about our new projects we have going on. So I hear, Lauren, that you're into writing books now.
Yes.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I started last year writing children's books, Christian children's books, and I think I'm up to a total of 36 now.
36. That's quite a few books in a year span. That's pretty phenomenal, really.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
The one that stands out most is the Ten Commandments book, and I wanted to write that one because, the Ten Commandments in the Bible, no matter which version you read, is the language is pretty elevated and sometimes difficult to understand.
So let it be written. So let it be done.
And difficult to memorize if you don't understand it. So I could tell you the reindeer's names and all the dwarfs, but I was struggling to get or to remember the Ten Commandments. So I wanted to not simplify it or take away from the meaning, but make it easier for children to understand, adults to understand, and memorize.
What I really like about that is people underestimate how valuable the Ten Commandments are to our community as a whole.
Yes.
So I think that's awesome.
So talking about your production, where did the vision come from, the inspiration? How did this all come about?
Well, we did start a film called Lawless Utopia, and it is a Western. It's kind of a drama. It has some action comedy in it, and where the whole not so PG thing comes in is that I actually originally had the idea of making it more PG, but we got into it and things just got more awesome and more awesome. And then before long, I found ourselves pushing out on PG-13. So, still not
Nothing
too
wrong with that.
bad, but anyway, we don't do a lot of vulgar things in our films.
Feel there.
The inspiration came through really a young man. I was a youth pastor for 10 years. And there was a kid in my youth group. He was related through my wife, her cousin. And he would come and stay with us sometimes. He was a great kid. And he was always interested in acting and skits. And I taught skits and did plays, wrote plays and stuff in church, that type of thing. And he wanted to branch out into doing some film, which was kind of convenient because I wanted to as well. I've always had this dream of doing it. And then we started in this, well, we didn't star, but we played in a film that was being done over in Bloomfield at the time, and we both died a lot in that film. We were constantly these background extras. I got blown up and shot over top of a fence with this explosion behind me. That was a lot of fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
And while I was out there, I realized I can do this and tell the stories that I feel like that I would want to tell,
right,
or that I feel like I should be telling.
Right.
And so it became a whole different type of expression. Through the years, it just all came together because I had learned art. I had learned how to play music. I've learned many things, and all of those kind of go into this.
Right.
And I just have to say, it's been phenomenal to meet the people who's helped me, and to have this opportunity to make this film, which is a pilot episode.
It's really neat how it all came together so easily for you and all the pieces fit together. So that's definitely God-driven, I believe.
Sometimes you can just see the fingerprint of things. You know?
Definitely.
Behold his mighty hand.
Well, well, it's time for us to do our little contest. Speed painting. Have you ever speed painted before?
I have not.
Aha. All right.
I'm just going to lie and say that I'm done.
No! That would be too easy. All right, here's the timer.
Okay.
We're sharing this palette here, so this could get a little messy. Okay, so it'll start when you flip up the first card.
Okay. Are we ready?
You
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
You're not?
No, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm not ready. All right, go.
1, 2, 3.
The power of art.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Ah! Ah! So what was your inspiration for doing this book?
Definitely it was my...
You fail.
Definitely my children. This is oh my goodness. Because, we frequent the public library, and there just wasn't a lot of selection of books that I would deem, Christian-based. There was some, but there wasn't a lot, and my children love to read. So I thought, you know what?
I'm panicking.
I'm going to just, Is it over?
No, it's not over. You're gonna go faster. Why do I suck? I got all A's in art class.
It's actually looking a lot better when you do that.
Miss Peters would be so ashamed. I
Go ahead, Cody. Describe what you painted.
I stink at multitasking. I'm a good artist when I don't have to do other things. But for the power of art, I thought about first drawing a star with muscles.
Oh, look, I've got the muscles here.
But it didn't come out right at all. And then, so the first part's a star with muscles. It's a blue star because it burns hot.
That's very abstract.
It burns very hot. I'm actually really terrified about this next round. Because when you're asking a question, you can just ask it, be done, and focus on this. With me, I know I'm going to have to answer. And I'm
More
afraid.
brain power.
I know. Support me out there. All right. You ready? Here we go. Fair's fair. Emotions of color.
Colors of emotion.
Wait. Daggone dyslexia. Emotions. Colors of emotions.
Okay, go.
Go.
All right. Do you see your production expanding past just this one particular area, and how?
I do. I think we'll make some more films. I mean, I really want to be able to start a studio here in Kentucky, be able to bring in a lot of people and a lot of different talents, and while telling messages I think that have been forgotten, and just it's good stuff. And first making it all about the story and character development, and then messaging third is kind of the way we run to it, because we don't want to be too preachy or anything in what we do. But, we just want to make an entertaining story and to be able to cultivate the arts in our community. That's part of what we're doing here, supporting other artists beside ourselves.
Right.
Like you with this book, and we've got some others we're going to be doing things with. Well, we just want to share that wealth and branch out from this area. And I know Kentucky's known for horses, but there is so much talent here in the way of music, graphic art, writing, all of those things together. Part of this production is I got to talking, but luckily
I was like watching you out of the corner of my eye. He's not painting. He's just talking.
I finished. Yeah, I got distracted. Luckily, I finished. Okay. She went through a whole array of faces, and I just did one. Tried to make all these other colors coming from it because emotions can change very quickly, and so they represent other things. So I'm pulling a lot of this out of my head. Nice. Do you think that your writing style will mature as your girls grow?
I don't think so. For the majority of it, I really enjoy children's books because, you get to do illustrations. The stories are really fun. I may end up writing a teen devotional or something of that nature, but I really enjoy the kids' books. Oh
Excellent.
My goodness, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful.
I'm going to get done. There's only 7 seconds left. I'm going to get done.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm done. I'm done.
I done.
I can't stop it.
This is my talent, because you have to have talent to. You see the easel and the paint and things.
So for mine, I drew several people because talent affects them all, and I tried to use vivid colors to make them happy, but I also wanted a little bit of diversity in it. And this red is actually you can see there is a little smile there in the red. And 2 red eyes, because I drew that extra because it was awful hard to make smiley faces on these little bodies. But though the whole circular part of the smiley face is not there, I think you can obviously tell that it's a smiley face, so it's done.
Yes. Yours is really deep. It has a lot of deep meaning. Mine was really shallow.
No! Round 4. Okay, and so this is the last of the cards. Let's do this.
All right. Are you ready? Are you doing the flip? Are you doing the flippy? Or am I
Yes,
doing
I'm
the
doing the flippy.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready to flip.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, flip. Okay.
Joy!
Joy.
Joy! Joy!
Okay, Joy. What is your favorite part about creating and your least favorite part about creating?
My favorite part, world building, building an idea, the companionship when you bring other people into it, and just the whole creative process, really. What I dislike about it the most, I think most artists will agree with me here, is marketing. Marketing is horrible. I dislike that the most, but to be honest, I'm learning a lot about it now, getting our work out there, and I owe it to everyone in our group who worked on this. So I'm going to do my best to make their talent noticed, as well as mine and everyone, even the man standing behind the camera. Mike! So...
My painting for Joy was the birth of Christ. We're in the season of Christmas right now.
Oh, wow.
So we got the green baby Jesus.
Green baby Jesus. Well, he's new. To the world.
He's new.
He's new to the world.
And the Christmas tree to kind of tie it all together. So there's joy.
There we go. Well, that is nice.
Tell me about your iceberg.
Well, it's not an iceberg, but I do see how you would think it's an iceberg. So actually, I went a different way with it. I was trying to think of some things that help cause joy, and I used hardships to show joy with this picture. What it is basically a rock crushing someone underneath of it. I know that doesn't sound like joy, but in my defense, I think a lot of times we can determine our real happiness through the struggles we go through. Because joy is something that you choose. You can choose to look at the silver lining, choose to be happy or not. And, there's always going to be hardships. There's always going to be these things. It don't matter where you are on the social ladder. Hardships are going to come your way. And when they do, you've got to make the choice to find your happiness.
You serious?
Out of the books that I read, you said you have 36. The ones I read, I was very impressed by.
Thank you.
And in those was Martha and Dolores the dentist. They really stood out. I like those a lot. Martha tells a really good story that's kind of taken from the Bible, but has a great point. And Dolores the dentist, I thought that was such a really good one for kids. Yeah. Because it kind of teaches role in society, how to fulfill a need, but also being creative and innovative. Tell us a little bit more about Dolores the dentist.
The inspiration for that one came from my oldest daughter because she is cavity prone, and she didn't really have a fear of the dentist because, they numb you up.
Oh, yeah.
And so no matter what the dentist would do, she's like, oh, that wasn't bad. I was like, yes, it was. It was bad for my bank account. So I wanted a book. I didn't see a book on the market that was, they're all like, don't be afraid of the dentist and all of, the fear, capitalize on the fear. But I wanted a book that was more about, being who you want to be, and like you said, seeing the need and not being somebody that follows the crowd. A lot of kids follow the crowd, and if somebody wants to do something, then all the kids follow. So, and
at that age, when you're young, there's a lot of insecurities. You're learning the world, and you don't know yourself.
Yeah.
Even finding something like Dolores, finding something that she would like being a dentist, she's kind of discovering who she is, and if that's something that she likes along the way. I mean, it was really something good for kids to read. And like I said, it's a clean book. It's the art looks great, but you're not going to have to worry about your kids reading this book and picking up something bad from it. And I mean, I think that's what's really refreshing about your books.
So I have already viewed the trailer, which I really, really enjoyed. And I showed it to my husband without telling him anything about, this is a friend of mine or anything. And he's like, when's that movie coming out?
We got one!
Yeah, so you should be really proud of all your hard work. And
nice. It's
not a home video by any stretch of the imagination. It's really, really good quality. So I was impressed. So tell me, when is it coming out? What...
I'm in talks right now with some of the local towns, such as in Spencer County, also the Opera House here in Washington County, and a few other counties about getting it into some more local theaters there. The main goal is for us to get on a streaming company, or a streaming platform of some sort, which, we're planning on doing episodes, but we need to... This pilot episode, we want to see how that's going to take off, the success of that before investing and try to get some more investors aligned with it. So all the business and marketing part of the art process, you got to have it to make the art happen.
Fun.
Yes, but Long story short, though, people will be able to view it at some of these local theaters within 2024, probably looking in the March and the June time period. But if you're super interested, which I know you will be once you see that trailer, you can check it out at Lawless Utopia on Facebook. You can follow us there. We're going to have updates about when the film will be coming out. So please, if you want to check that out, I'll provide a link. Thank you, guys. Before we go, real quick, where can they find those books?
Everything is on Amazon, so you can just type my name in and they pop up.
They pop up. They don't feel right. Let's do that again. So, well, awesome. I fooled her. Blow it up.
I hope you enjoyed our painting today. And if you're interested in Lauren's books, well, you can find that right here. Oh, and if you also are interested in Lawless Utopia, the film that Eternal Flood Productions made, well, you can find that happy little link living right in here. All right, man. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.